Welcome to the home of the Penn State Nittany Lions, Beaver Stadium in State College, Pennsylvania. As we'll see, the winners of 4 straight, the Arizona Wildcats, taking on the 8th-ranked team of the land, the Penn State Nittany Lions. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollock from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they'd get him on the ground at the 20. So the Arizona Wildcats offense will take the first swing of the game. And what a performance this guy turned in last week. Spectacular in every aspect of the game, Jesse.
Well, I know one thing for sure. The quarterback is going to be looking his way early in this one. When you have a game like he did last time, your quarterback, you all of a sudden move up in priority in the pecking order for the guy throwing the football. So it's not going to surprise me early here if the quarterback looks his way, regardless of what the coverage is, based on what he showed last time.
Yeah, and they were on the same page. It was fun to watch. I mean, you could tell that he knew exactly where his guy was, putting up the multiple touchdowns. Like, it was a thing of beauty. Now, defensively, I also know that. And I know he's looking that way. So look forward to seeing the chess match with the defense and maybe ways they can take him away.
Just got to wonder, too, guys, if the crowd didn't impact the offense. They're playing on the road on the first 3rd down of this football game. Incomplete. The idea here, I think, just punt it away and see if you can regroup, because this environment is hostile.
So Penn State's offense has its first opportunity of the day. I know Bo Nix has the single-season completion record, but this guy may make a run for it if he has many more games like the last one, David.
It was crazy. I mean, it was interesting to watch, man. Just in a rhythm, not fooled, like just so confident, knew his answers to the test before the questions were even asked. And defensively, that presents a huge challenge. And Jesse, how do you want to attack him? Because something has to change after that last game we saw.
Yeah, I think one of the big keys for him having that kind of day and that kind of accuracy was his offensive line gave him a lot of time to survey the field and throw darts. So if you're on defense here, you've got to find a way to disrupt his rhythm. You've got to be able to get pressure on him. You don't necessarily have to get him to the ground and sack him, but the ball has got to come out early. You cannot let him sit back there and pick you apart.
The Nittany Lions come to the line with a fresh set of downs. With the catch, it's Dinkins. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. Let's see how successful they'll be on 1st and 10. Scanning the field, it's Aller. Using his legs to buy some time. He gets right to the edge of the red zone. He's out of bounds at the 20. It's hard to find a place these days that the Big Ten doesn't touch geographically, but there's a lot of crossover with the Big Ten and Big 12 and plenty of bragging rights on the line when their schools meet.
You think about Nebraska, once upon a time being in the Big 12, now in the Big 10 too. These conferences also recruit in similar areas too. So this game is interesting, David, because a lot of these players, they're familiar with each other from high school.
Yeah, and I tell you, from experience, you hate that. Like, you get to know each other, you go to the other school, like, you're now my enemy. You're not my friend anymore. So a chance to prove it, a chance for the Big 12, who's been kind of pillaged and pulled apart at times, sometimes by the Big 10. It's got to make a statement today. And you got to get locked in the red zone. A lot of defense coordinators, they'll tell you, we'll give up yards, but we got to understand what we're trying to get accomplished. Great job down here near the goal line. This defense bowing their neck up and getting a big stop.
And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain.
Nice job by the defense forcing the 3rd and goal. You can't allow any run after catch in these situations. Play aggressive, play tight, and play physical.
On 3rd and goal, they'll try to throw it in. Into the hallelujah land. Touchdown, Penn State! They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. They score for the big fella here. Why are tight ends so effective in the red zone?
Well, these aren't the guys that are going to burn by you and go for 70 most of the time, but when you can use their big body frames, threaten them to run the football and be a blocker in the running game, and now you slip into the secondary, make that big play.
Rides the back and leaves it. They'll knock him down after a pickup of 1 to the 18.
Yeah, and you want to run the football. I mean, that's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Got it in the middle. It's Hunter. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. Here comes the noise from this big crowd in Happy Valley on third down. Back to pass. It's Fafita. Got his man. Well, they were counting on winning the one-on-one battle. They got the completion, but the yardage didn't work out.
Yeah, and a lot of times, man, that's what I do on short yardage situations. Third and short, make my guy fall forward for a couple yards, try to get the first down, but it was a good tackle, and the receiver got absolutely nowhere after the catch.
He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Got a man. It's Pena. And he used that patented spin move to pick up a few extra yards. The Nittany Lions are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Catch in the middle. It's Ross. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the first down. They got it at the 40. New set of downs after the completion. The give on the inside. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7. Kept it on the ground on first down. Now back to the line. Looking to fire. Got it in the middle. It's Ross. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. The Nittany Lions are on the move. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. On the run, fires downfield. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. He stopped just short of the goal line at the 1. An explosive play has him set up. They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. And the extra point makes it 14-0.
This running back was not going to be denied. Nice blocking up front to create a hole for this running back, and he was able to take advantage.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. First play of the drive comes from the 22. Use the play fake, now to throw. It's complete. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a first down. After the big play to start, now they are on the move at their own 45. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43. They gave up the sack on first down. Now it's 2nd and 11. Off the play fake. They're working that left side. Across the 50 and down and out of bounds at the 44. Good pickup on that one. Motion from the wideout. Looking to throw. It's Fafita. Makes the grab. It's Hudson. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Snagged in the middle. It's Burnett. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down.
I think that time offensively, you're just trying to take what the defense is giving you, right? They're playing zone coverage. You got your big fella just working right over the ball. It's an easy pitch and catch. Just take the profit and let's keep going.
This feels like 4-down territory, 3rd and short from the 40. Gonna look downfield again. Oh, they're after him. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. The Wildcats come to the line with a new set of downs. To the air on first down. And he dropped it, just didn't look the thing all the way in.
Obviously, when you're playing in weather like this, the ball is very slippery and it's hard to catch. The QB threw a bullet that time, and his receiver just could not reel it in.
Fires to the big fella. Really short gain on that one. Defense all over it.
I like the idea by the quarterback there. You're trying to get this first down, so you find the tight end, see if he can make a guy miss or shake a tackle. Not able to get it done.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. And the quarterback is toast back at the 35. Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team. This whole play is going to see if this kicker can operate in the sea of noise. That is no good. Guys, a missed field goal and nothing changes. Still a 14-point game. First play of this drive comes from the 35-yard line. From the gun, the running back looking for room. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44.
Defense is locked in this game so far. They've been shutting this offense down. I think one of the biggest reasons why is they are not letting this running back do anything in this game. They are trying to make them one-dimensional. They're being physical close to the line of scrimmage. They've had a really good game plan, and they are executing beautifully.
The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10. Making side adjustments here. Plows through the defense. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. They'll snap it from the 48 on 3rd and short. Looking for a man. It's Aller. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. The Nittany Lions will line up to punt it away. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Back to pass on 2nd down. Got it set up on the outside. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. Both teams made no secret they wanted to target their big play receivers, and they've done just that in the first. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Here's the pressure. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. The Wildcats will have to send out the punt team. A low line drive and short kick. And the returner will be brought down. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown their last possession. You've got to be able to turn the page and see this as a brand new opportunity to go get points.
Yeah, and your defense has set you up for the position to get points right away. Now, let's get this offense back rolling again.
Intercepted. Big play. Stops the drive. Stop what? The 40-yard line, and this defense celebrating the turnover. They'll start this drive and snap it from the 40. Gets the back moving. Leaves it with the back. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Tried to pound it on first down. Now back to the line. Quarterback on the keeper. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time.
Fires one high and deep. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. Arizona runs out the punt team. He'll try to really get into this one. Well, what that punt lacked in height, it made up for by being short. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. They'll put it in play from the 36 for the first play of the drive. Picks up the first down, still moving. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Here they come, 1st and 10 from the 48. To the air, it's Aller. Bought a little time, lets it go. Back open in the middle.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
Looking for room, it's Singleton. There he goes! Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. And the Nittany Lions, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. They're going to ride this running back. Brought down after keeping those powerful legs moving, getting all he could. He'll be a few inches short. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. The give to the back. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. The Nittany Lions pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Wants to throw on 1st down. Fires to the end zone. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. Brought it back to the 6-yard line after making the interception. Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders of this place, trying to help their defense. Got some room to run. He has the first and still on his feet. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. This first half of offense won't go on the highlight reel so far. Starting to get things moving, it's 1st and 10. Power football with the run. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. And the Wildcats trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. They'll stop him just short of the first down marker on the screen.
Well, a nice gainer on that running back screen. Now, how about the offensive line getting downfield and getting blocks to really help out the back, find some space to go to work?
Back to pass, it's Fafita. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Quick completion on the out route. He'll have enough for the first down, and they stop him at the 45. The Wildcats are moving quickly down the field. Off-play action on 1st down. Trying to burn this defensive back. Makes the grab on the big throw. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18. Wide receiver going in motion. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. Lets it fly deep downfield. He was open, he had it, and he dropped it. Would have been a touchdown. Instead, it's 2nd down. So now it's 2nd and long. Wants to throw again. Fires to the right. Touchdown, Arizona. The finisher, the exclamation point on that drive. Can these guys just score from anywhere out there? After that drive, it sure looks that way.
And that's what separates really good offenses from great offenses. When you're backed up in a bad position and you can still fight your way out and they'll get you a touchdown, that's a great drive by the offense.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive. Snap snapping it from the 21. Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Fires toward the target. He makes the catch. Good call, good execution as they move the chains and they have a first down at the 38. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Rushes on him. Got a man. It's Singleton.
Yeah, and I think you've just seen how the quarterback has so much confidence in this guy catching the ball too, right? Receivers aren't open, tight ends aren't open. He knows he can find him running out of the backfield, or if he lines up at wide receiver, this dude can get open and he can make positive things happen after he has the ball.
Drew Aller feels as if he has unfinished business at Penn State. Tyler Warren is gone, but Aller still with a plethora of weapons at his disposal, and maybe, David, giving him a path to redemption in the college football playoff.
Yeah, and when we saw him finish, it wasn't the best, right? He made the big turnover. They had a chance to go to the national title game, but Penn State took some next steps, and he took some next steps. So if the talent in this offense, another year with Koltanecki, the running backs back, like this offense could really take that next step.
Man, they have got a weapon in this offense right there at running back. This dude is tremendous. And you think about Franco Harris.
Oh, out of space. What powerful running, just driving the pile forward for everything he could get. He'll be just a few inches short.
Love the push by the offensive line on that RPO play. Look how they just work the single teams and the double teams. You see linemen chipping off of their guys and climbing into the second level and getting a hat on a linebacker. That's why those types of plays are successful.
Another first down. Man, this defense couldn't stop a nosebleed right now. It's that bad.
The Nittany Lions are threatening on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
And I like the defense being aggressive. They heated up that RPO. He didn't even give him time to read it. I'm getting in the backfield right now, making a play, being aggressive, bringing the fight to the offense.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We've got a tight one, and they'll try to build on the lead before going to the locker room. Can the defense stop them again on second and goal? Looking downfield, it's Aller. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Penn State! Quick strike through the air for the score. I don't know exactly what the defensive coverage was, but it certainly wasn't part of the plan to leave him that wide open.
Well, I don't think they know what their defensive coverage was either. How do you leave that big guy open down here in the red zone? You know the quarterback loves the big tight ends in this area. Really poor job by the defense.
Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Wants to go up top on first down. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33. Arizona in a hurry. Looking to throw on first down. Picked off. What a play to set him up. Looking for more room. And with the interception, he'll take it all the way back. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead. And the kick is good, but there is a penalty flag because he paid for making that kick. I think they're going to get him for roughing the kicker. Look, I know it's only the second quarter, but we're starting to see a pretty significant gap develop between these two teams right now.
No doubt. When your defense is scoring, your offense is scoring, good things happening for your ball club. This defense on point, reading their scouting report, making big plays.
They're going to throw it to start the drive. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Catch in the middle, it's Burnett. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. Dropping back, it's Fafita. Throws to the tight end. Got his man downfield. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Now they'll line it up from the 44 on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Grabbed in the middle, it's Hunter. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Now on 2nd down. Back to pass. Going deep. Grabs it inside the 10. He is down at the 1. A terrific run after the throw and catch. And this is a really important series of plays. He's going for the goal line. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Arizona.
We needed that. They needed to punch the ball in the end zone. They needed to cut this to a 2-score game, and they needed some positive momentum. Something going well, something to point to at half to say, guys, we got a chance. That drive, they put it together. Nice job by this offense.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Buys just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Looking for a crease. It's Singleton. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line?
Well, this guy really has been a bell cow for his offense in this game. They are force-feeding him the football, and he's delivered. Now, after that last run, he's right at 100 yards rushing.
Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. The Nittany Lions will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. They'll snap it from the 37 for the first play of this drive. Back to throw, it's Fafita. Makes the catch, it's Hudson. He works his way across the 40-yard line. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 41. Trying to get a rhythm in the passing game, now on 2nd down. Back to throw, time running short in the half. He's got him. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Looking downfield on 1st down. Caught over the middle. It's Hunter. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. And they're going to head out to line up for a field goal. He'll need to strike this one cleanly from 48 yards out. And the try is no good. And after the miss, it's still a 14-point game. Just enough time for one final play of the half.
That's now the 2nd missed field goal for this guy. You have to wonder if the weather is playing a bit of a factor. Not easy to kick in these kind of conditions with all this rain.
The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. They make the stop, and that is the end of the first half. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, one of the best environments in the game, and Happy Valley has given us a fun first half.
Arizona set to start this 2nd half. They'll kick it off. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Man, when you go into the half and you're down, like that speech is usually pretty fiery. A lot of words you can't use on television. And so this coaching staff probably challenged them.
He's going up top. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. The Nittany Lions will try to pin them back with the punt. Fair catch is called for in the midst of all this rain. Concentrate on one thing. Make the catch. Arizona sending the offense onto the field. And now in the pitch, the ball's loose.
Man, when you're on defense and it's wet, it's it's raining, you know exactly what time it is. That ball gets a little heavier. It gets a little slicker. You're trying to get to that thing. You know you get your hand on it. There's a good chance it's coming out. Nice job by the defense forcing it with the assist from the weather.
After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Looking downfield, it's Aller. Here comes the heat. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. And now this offense will try to figure out a way to move the chains after that 2nd down. There he goes. He almost picked up the 1st down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short.
And that's what defense is all about, understanding the situation. It's 3rd and long. I'm going to drop back. I'm going to make him throw that ball underneath to the...
Big tight end makes the grab. It's a 1st down. Well, they just drained all of the suspense out of the 4th down conversion, moving the chains easily. And the Nittany Lions getting set on 1st and 10. Going for 6. Broken up, incomplete, and nearly intercepted in the end zone. It'll be 2nd down.
Well, you knew you were going to see it in this game, throwing the go route to one of the fastest players in all of college football. This receiver strikes fear in the heart.
Oh, he's got some space. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. Offense breaks the huddle. It's 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. He caught it. Huge game before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it 1st and goal.
Really nice play call there because the defense might have been thinking on 3rd and short in the red zone. They're probably going to run the football instead.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Penn State.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
And he did get that extra point through the slippery surface, no problem. On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Grabbed over the middle. It's Hunter. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33. And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. To the air, it's Fafita. Makes the catch. No chance to run, but they still move it forward. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. He hurls one deep down the left side. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. The Wildcats will have to send out the punt team. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. Opening snap of this drive comes from the 38-yard line. Makes the quick grab. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line? The Nittany Lions come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws for the tight end. And they'll miss the connection here on 3rd down. The punt team makes its way onto the field. Here's the fair catch, and he'll make it close to the 20-yard line. Looking to throw, it's Fafita. Quickly out to the tight end. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. They created a lot of breathing room with that first play of the drive. Now 1st down from the 39. On target. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Looking to fire. He's got it down the middle. And he's knocked down immediately, but a good pickup on that play. And the Wildcats come to the line on third and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Got him downfield. And that's where they'll mark him, but a very productive play, and they'll move the chains. On 1st and 10 from the 38. Caught in the backfield, it's Burnett. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
This is a tight end that not only is going to play with his hand in the ground, but he can line up in the slot as well and attack the defense vertically. He's too fast for linebackers to cover, and he's too big for DBs to cover. He's a real weapon in this offense.
And it seems to be a lot easier for the quarterback to find this guy than it is for the defense.
Yeah, and I think this is a guy, Reese, that you can split him out and you can feel comfortable getting the football as many ways as possible because he is one of those matchup problems. Linebackers aren't going to be able to run with him, so try to find ways to maximize that little guy's speed and athletic ability.
Arizona comes out with another first down. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Safe completion on the screen. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. They'll run it from the gun. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Now facing a third and long. Wants to throw. It's Fafita. Lets it go to the end zone. Intercepted deep in his own end. He's brought down. A short return, but the defense comes out on top of the pick. 3 tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Almost had the completion. Just missed it. Still at their own 20 after that last incompletion. It's 2nd and 10. On the run, it's Singleton. And it'll be a pickup of 9. They're facing a 3rd and 1.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Now they'll really try to get this drive going. Good execution on 3rd down as they have it 1st and 10 at the 31. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. To the air on 1st down. Finds his tight end. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there.
That's a great example of the defense there tackling the catch. As soon as the big fella caught the ball, down he went, not picking up the first.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Unloads quickly. And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds.
I don't know if that's the coverage you want to be throwing wide receiver screens against. Oftentimes, you want the receivers to have some access. You want the DBs to be off a couple yards so you can help set up the blocks and give the receiver somewhere to go with it. It's hard to run that against press coverage, and they only picked up a few yards there.
The Nittany Lions send out the punt unit. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. First play of this drive comes from the 27. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Working that left side now. And he was loose and out the gate and doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line. A 1st and 10 for this offense. Grabbed behind the line, it's Hudson. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Looking for a man, it's Fafita. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
And they get a sack there from the linebacker position. There you have it, linebacker U. This is Penn State defense as we know it. LeVar Arrington, Micah Parsons, Navarro Bowman, Sean Lee.
And this defense is bringing the heat made another sack. Arizona runs out the punt team. Man, these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. I wouldn't quite call it a shank, but that's not exactly going to go on the resume reel. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he stopped. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. They'll start this drive from their own 35-yard line. They had this thing in a hammerlock at halftime, and now they are really ratcheting up the pressure, David.
And I tell you what, this offense doesn't have to change a thing, Palmer. They've done what they wanted in the first half and starting off the second half in the same fashion.
And I like how they're letting different guys get involved, too. They've got so many different playmakers all over the field.
Quickly complete. And they knock him down. There was nowhere to go. Defense is swarming. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. Quarterback now on the run, still looking. And this one's not working. He'll just throw it away.
A nice job by the quarterback there. You're outside the pocket, nobody's open, so you throw the ball away knowing that you still have more chances to get this first down.
Ball's at the 47. They're looking at a 3rd down and short. Just a bit of a misfire there as they can't make the connection. The Nittany Lions decide to punt it away. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. And the ball pops out. Oh, inviting disaster. Now look what I found. I'd say that's a stroke of good fortune. The offense keeps it. This drive will open from the 15. Off the play fake on 1st down.
This quarterback has been under duress all game long. He's one of the best in the country, and he's used to having his way. He's the one who's used to dictating to opposing defenses, but that has not been the case in this game. Here we are late. He's still under pressure, taking a sack there.
Wide open downfield. He'll get a fresh set of downs, stopped at the 31-yard line. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. Draw play, quarterback keeps it. He'll be knocked out of bounds right at the 40-yard line. Good pickup there. The Wildcats with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. From the shotgun, the inside give. They keep feet. This running game, and the defense is having none of it. It's been that way all day. We've got a timeout here as this coach is challenging the call. He wants to give the replay booth the chance to have another look. The coach still thinks he was right. The officials say he was not. The challenge is denied, and the timeout is gone. Quick catch on 3rd down. They'll mark it down, and that'll be enough for an Arizona 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. From the gun, give on the inside. And he has had a long day at the office, not to mention the backfield, as the defense has been all over him. They'll go to the ground. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. Bring in the heat. Hauls it in, the 1st down and more. Turns out to be an easy conversion for this offense as they move the chains on 4th down. Arizona going back to work with another 1st down. Back to throw, it's Fafita. Just a short pass to the tight end. He's finally shoved out of bounds at the 23-yard line, and a big pickup on that one. And the Wildcats started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. Wants to throw on first down. It's complete. He'll go out of bounds at the 21-yard line.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes too. He is a versatile back.
Going to swing it on second down. Got it in the middle. It's Hunter. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. The Wildcats come to the line on third and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Motion from the wide receiver. Snap from the gun on third down. Fires to the wideout. Looking for the goal line. Makes the catch with defenders everywhere, and now the defense backed up with a first and goal from the 5. Looking to throw. And that is interception number 3 on the day.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's passion, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback, and DBs are trying to do this. Pad them stats, get the INT. Nice job by this D.
They'll snap it from the 10 for the first play of this drive. Tight end now in motion. The give from the gun. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. Skips away from pressure. A strike downfield. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chain.
And they've been fun to watch today, man. Like they're staying aggressive late in the game. They've built a cushion. They've built a lead. But you could just tell the confidence and the swagger they have. They've been able to do what they want today, take care of business. And this is an offense that I think is going to continue to grow.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. The Nittany Lions come to the line on third and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Here's a heat. Finds his big tight end. Knocked down immediately, but a big gain down to the 45. And the Nittany Lions look to keep this drive humming. They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. The inside handoff. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense...
A shot toward the end zone. And it's picked off for the 3rd time today. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. They'll move the wide receiver. Looking to throw, it's Fafita. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
You got to be impressed with the quarterback on that last play because he's already been sacked a ton of times in this game. He knows he does not have a lot of time to survey the field, get through his progression. So as soon as he feels a lane to take off and run, he's going to take it. A really nice job that time, showing off the athleticism and picking up the first down.
Wants to go up top on first down. Not quite in rhythm there, incomplete.
Well, this guy must feel like he's run into a buzzsaw in this game. He has been under duress all game long. That's a big reason why he's thrown multiple interceptions in the game, too. Nothing coming easy to him. It's hard to see the field when your internal clock is going off so fast because of the pressure of this defense. And that's why they find themselves down by so much here in the fourth.
Wants to throw it. Gonna take a shot. He caught it. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be 1st and goal. Arizona right back to the line. Takes a snap, wants to throw. Unleashes to the end zone. Makes the grab. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one. To the air on second down. Pocket breaking down. And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line. And they'll come to the line and try to draw a little bit closer on 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Wildcats.
Love the quick decision-making by the quarterback. It's not just who's the open guy and who am I throwing it to. It's also having that clock, David, in your head that says, if no one's open and I'm down near the red zone, I'm taking off now, and I'm using my athleticism, and I'm getting a score.
Yeah, you love the decision-making. I hate the defense. Why are we dropping back so far in the end zone? We got to keep eyes on this QB. We know he can take off. We know he can make plays. The field shrinks, man. You got to expect that's coming. Not very good defense.
Out of the gun, the running back has it. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. They'll give it to him again. The ball pops out. Oh, the offense fortunate to fall on that one, and they'll live to fight another play. And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. So the officials take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn the call. They're in control. The clock is their friend. You'd have to expect another run here on 2nd and 6. Here's the handoff. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. 3rd and short here from the 35. Might take a shot here if this is 4-down territory. He's got it. He's loose. The chunk plays that they love, and he takes it all the way down to the 10.
Nice job by the wide receiver getting open on that slant route against man coverage. He fakes like he's going to the outside. He's able to create some separation, cross his face, and then secures the catch.
Oh, he dropped it! Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be... To the air, it's Fafita. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Grab near the sticks. It's Hudson. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33. It's a first down. They'll stop the clock to reset the chains. Offense up tempo. Unleashes one. Makes a connection. He's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets it to midfield. And the Wildcats will have it 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Right down the middle. Another interception. That's his 4th of the day.
Well, man, we've seen explosive offensive firepower all game long, and here we are late in an obvious passing situation trying to get this thing close. The big INT. Finally, the defense makes a play, and David, it looks